welcome back. Well, parents, you may be rejoicing that summer is coming to an end and your kids are going back to school, but you may need some help getting your kids back on their normal sleep schedule. This morning, joining us from Andersen Health System is Dr. Ivy Andersen. Good morning, Dr. Andersen. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
First, tell us, how much sleep do kids need? It might be more than we expect.
Yeah, well, it depends on the age group. So for school-age kids in preschool, kindergarten, they need up to 11 hours of sleep. And then elementary kids into middle school need at least 10 hours of sleep. And then in high school, you can bring that down to about 8 hours.
So getting them back on that schedule, important this time of year. When do you start looking into that?
The earlier, the better.
Okay.
We have about 1 week till school starts for most kids, and so I would start now, definitely.
Yeah, if you haven't started already.
Right. So what exactly should parents be doing to get started on that?
Well, the most important part of getting kids back on schedule is actually start the sleep routine. And so make sure you have a good routine at night to get them ready for bed. Reading is always a good idea. I'm not as big of a fan as media, so cut the TV out at least 1 to 2 hours before bedtime, as well as other computers. And then have some quiet time before they actually go to sleep. And then the next important step is get them up at the same time every morning. And so that's the best way to start getting kids ready for school, is start getting them up at regular school time.
And so no more sleeping in for the summer anymore. Yeah, exactly. And
no more sleeping in, even on the weekends.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point too. And this is one way that parents can kind of lead by example, right?
Correct.
How should parents do that?
Well, I mean, for one thing, if parents do sleep in and on the weekends, then maybe they can set an example and actually get up with their kids in the morning. That's the best way. And then also, parents having a good sleep routine themselves can help set an example for their children as well.
Yeah, this can be a difficult thing at night, especially maybe fighting your kids on that. And do you have any tips to suggest parents if the kids are really battling not wanting to go to bed? Any suggestions?
I mean, there's always, every family has to kind of make their individual way, but a positive reward system, get the kids excited. If they're able to follow the routine consistently for a week, then maybe take them out for a treat on the weekend. That's always a good way to start.
Obviously, if there are any more pronounced sleep problems, something medically an issue, they can always get a hold of the Andersen Sleep Center. How can they do that?
Just call the Andersen line, and our sleep number is the operator will get them right away to them. And we'd be happy to see any kid or anybody that they're concerned that their sleep habits are not up to par.
Oh, wonderful. Dr. Andersen, thank you so much for joining us this morning.